Here we go. Sibling is the first one. Okay, sibling. So the phonetics is sibling, sibling. You're stressing the first thingamajig, syllable, thingamajig. Sibling, a sibling, meaning a brother or a sister. For example, I have 2 siblings. If you're at home on your own, repeat with me. Practice your speaking and your pronunciation. Sibling. I have 2 siblings. A younger sister. A younger brother. The same thing is a little sister. A little brother. Little. I know it's British, not American, not little. Little. A little sister. Lidl is a supermarket round the corner. A little sister. A little brother. Likewise, we talk about an older sister, an older brother. That's very colloquial. Probably a bit more formal is an elder sister, an elder brother. You can use both. If you're writing, I suggest you write an elder sister, an elder brother. This is the more correct one. But in spoken English, we often say an older sister, an older brother, right? And we also say in spoken English, a big sister, a big brother. I'm going to put this I'm going to put this more as colloquial, so only for speaking, right? Don't use this in writing. This is much more for speaking. Good. An elder sister. Get the intonation. An elder sister. I have an elder sister. I have an elder sister. Good. And here's the trick, right? The big trick is when you're learning this and you've practiced repeating, you then make your phrases true about you. Make it true about your life will help you learn the phrase because you have to think. Repeating is automatic pilot. Something true makes you think. So for me, in reality, I have a big brother. It's a TV show, right? I have a big brother or an elder brother, and I have an elder sister. My big sister is 7 years older than me. My big brother is 5 years older than me. I'm the little one, the youngest in the family. Can you see when I'm talking about me, I really have to think and get the grammar and the vocabulary. It's a really simple way to deepen your learning of vocabulary. Try it. Great question. Not normally. No. I have a bigger sister. No. You'd say a big sister, but not bigger. No. Good question. How do I say the middle one, middle sister? No, we don't say middle sister. No. You have a younger sister, an elder sister, and then we can say I have a sister. You can say I have a sister, she's the one in the middle, or I'm the one in the middle. Actually, in my family, my brother is the one in the middle, right? So you'd say the one in the middle. It's the only thing that really sounds correct. So I would say my brother is the one in the middle. My brother is the one in the middle. In your case, Dine, my sister is the one in the middle. That's how we would express it, right? Good question. Great. I can see you practicing. Nice. Excellent. Good. This is really good practice for you guys. It really help you. And it's interesting, right? Ibrahim. Great. Ah, interesting. So how are you? There's 3 of you, I'm assuming, or maybe more. Okay. I'm just going to help you to help everybody. My sister is the one in the middle. Okay. Excellent. Nice. Fatima and Sora, question about improving your listening. It's a big question. I won't answer it now, but we are going to do lots of listening today, so you'll get lots of chance to practice. So, for example, I have an elder brother and a younger sister. It's not true. It's an example. My little sister is 2 years younger than me. Okay, so you can be using comparatives. I'm the oldest of 3 children. Or my brother is the one in the middle. Let's add that, okay, to give you some nice examples, right? Talking about family. And do remember to be an only child, to have no brothers or sisters. I'm an only child. I'm an only child. Again, make it true for you. I'm not an only child. I'm not an only child. My daughter is an only child. She has no siblings. I'm not an only child. And my wife is not an only child. She has a brother. She has a little brother. Can you see how you're telling your story? You're building up all this lovely, lovely language. Great. This is interesting. Kuso. I'm an only child in my family. I have no siblings. I've imagined I had siblings. That is interesting. Yes. It's not weird. I think it's okay. I think it's fine. Absolutely fine to say it as well. Definitely writing, but it's okay to speak it. Interesting. Excellent. Very good practice. I'm the elder sister of 2 girl siblings. I'm the elder sister of 2 girl siblings. Yes, I'm the elder of 2 siblings, of 2 girls, siblings. Yes, okay. Yes. Yes. Got you, Ibrahim. You're 3 of you. Good. I have 1 younger brother and 2 sisters. Total, I have 3 siblings. Great. Good. That's nice. This is a nice developing of your sentences, giving a bit more information. Excellent. Great. I'm going to help you just a little bit with this one, because remember, he always makes with us. He makes me laugh. Nice. I have the only brother. He's 6 years younger. It's good, Alexandra. Good. I'm just going to help you again. I have, instead of the, it sounds a bit strange to say the. It sounds like you're the only person in the world with the one only brother. Use an. It's correct, right? I have an only brother. Like this one, I am an only child. Use an, and you're perfect. You're there. I know what you mean, Eva. I know what you mean. But isn't it interesting that parents always talk about their children as children? Even when you're 50, my parents would talk about me as the children. And we're 50 years old. They're like, oh, what are we going to do about the children? I'm like, hello? I'm 50 years old. I'm not a child, but in a parent's head, you're always the children. And I think it's the same with your big brother, right? You know, my brother says, I'm the little brother. I'm like, hello, I'm 58, little. I mean, I'm short. I'm not that short, but I'm not big. But, you know, the little brother. The younger brother works because it's age, but the little brother sounds like little boy. It's interesting. It makes me laugh. English makes me laugh. Interesting comment. Okay, good. Yes, now if you've got a sister who is neither older nor younger, but the same age, you were born together, then you have a twin sister. I have a twin sister. Yeah, I have a twin sister. That's nice. Very, very good. Thanks for reminding me all about that. I'm the last son. You can say that. So you're the youngest son or the last one. Okay, great. Let me move on. Let me move on from that to number 2, which is neighborhood. Just talking about where you live, which is also quite specific to family, right? A neighborhood. I've got the British spelling because I am British. We have OU. In America, it's just without the U, right? Or is it without the O? I forget. Oh, the Americans. Neighborhood, OU. Yeah, Americans without the U, excuse me. A neighborhood. You can see the stress is on the nay, a neighborhood. And just notice the pronunciation, it's an A. That sound in English is not E, it's A. Can you see the mouth changes? A. It's like you're eating. A. So it's a neighborhood. A neighborhood. But it's not neighbor. It's B. Neighborhood. Because we stress nay and we don't stress B. Neighborhood. Can you say? Neighborhood. A neighborhood. A quiet neighborhood. Let's check the meaning. A neighborhood is the area around your home. Okay? It can be the streets, it can be the quarter or the bigger area. In the countryside, collocations, we talk about a rural neighborhood. Repeat with me. A rural neighborhood. That's a difficult word, right? Rural. Rural. Yellow rolly. That we have this a tongue twister to practice the r. Yellow lorry, red lorry. Yellow lorry, red lorry. A lorry is a truck. Yellow lorry, red lorry. Yellow lorry, red lorry. If you can say that 3 times quickly, it'd be good for you. R. Yellow lorry, red lorry. Yellow lorry, red lorry. Yellow lorry, red lorry. Rural neighborhood. Come on, Keith. A rural neighborhood. A remote neighborhood. Stress the moat. A remote neighborhood. Or a neighborhood out in the sticks. Get the intonation. D. A neighborhood out in the sticks. Hear the stress? A neighborhood out in the sticks. Disco. A neighborhood out in the sticks. Yeah. Got it. So that's collocations for countryside. For example, I live in a remote neighborhood out in the sticks. It's quite true, actually. If you're in the city, collocations could be an urban neighborhood. Urban. Look at my mouth. Urban. An urban neighborhood. An urban neighborhood. A suburban neighborhood. A suburban neighborhood. It's the same thing, but doing that. So urban is an area in the city. Suburban is an area next to the city. Like outskirt, suburb, outskirt, it's the same. Suburban is the adjective. So listen and practice. An urban neighborhood. A suburban neighborhood. Yeah. For example, I prefer to live in a suburban neighborhood. It's quiet, but close to the city. Something true for me. I live in a rural neighborhood. It's quite remote. It's not really out in the sticks. It's only 15 minutes from the city, but I prefer a rural neighborhood rather than an urban neighborhood because the urban neighborhood is a bit too noisy for me. That's it. Something true for me. Is the neighborhood a hometown? No, not really. No. Neighborhood is the small area near your home. The hometown is the whole city or the whole town. So Manchester is my hometown. But the neighborhood is very, very small. It's only 2 or 3 streets. Oh, Rohita, goodbye. Yeah, I am a Limerick, you know. I've got Irish roots. Interesting, Richard. Yeah, I live in the province of Leyte in the Philippines. Which surrounded, yes, which is surrounded, nice, by lots of beaches with a lively neighborhood. Yeah, very good. Richard, nice. I live in an urban neighborhood. Out in the sticks, a bit derogatory. It's a very good question. It can be. It can be. For me, I think it's quite positive. But certainly some people, yeah, use it as a bit negative or derogatory. I think it depends on the context and the person. Rural neighborhood. Well, like me, so it means the area is not the houses, it's the area. So the rural neighborhood is the fields. So near me, I've got one street, about 5 houses, and then fields. No shops, no bars. Oh, there's a church in the village. But a rural neighborhood can be the fields, maybe the other houses, maybe a farm, maybe a village and a little shop, maybe. So remember, the neighborhood is the area. It can be streets, it can be lakes, it can be mountains, it can be fields. Nice question. I like it very much. Yes. Great. Welcome. Nice to see you. New people here. Great. Urban means in the city. Right? Urban just means an area in the city, connected to the city. So rural means connected to the countryside, and urban is connected to the city. They're similar. Rural and countryside are similar. Not exactly, but very, very similar. Similar meaning, yes. Right. Interesting, yes. How should I express my neighborhood if I lived in a big piece of land surrounded by boundaries and there are independent houses of my uncle's built along with my home? It's hard for me to say because I can't see it. Is it in the city or is it in the countryside? So I don't know if it sounds like it's rural. You live in a rural area, but not a built-up area. Although there's some houses, independent houses. It sounds like me a little bit, but without the uncles. Maybe it's an urban. It might be a suburban area if there are lots of houses, but it's a bit out in the countryside. It's hard to know without seeing it, to be honest. Suburban, right. Yeah, it sounds like a suburban area. Okay, guys, let's move on from that. I'm going to do another one from the story. To gather around, one of the activities that the family can do to gather round or gather around is to come together around a particular place. In the story, Lee and his family, they gathered around the fireplace and shared meals. Do you remember the fire? And they would sit around or gather around. So it means to come together and do something and share meals. They shared meals. Or the family gathered round the table and played card games. Okay. Similar words to huddle round. Huddle is a great word. To huddle round or to get together. For example, we huddled round the table and played cards. So we all sat round the table together. Huddle just has a meaning of warmth, of being together and being warm. Huddle together. Friends huddle together. Family huddle together. In a business meeting, you don't really huddle together. It's not like warm. I think in a business meeting, you gather together. But in a family, you can huddle together. It's just a bit warmer, the feeling. Or we got together around the table and drank tea. Why not? Just noticing the grammar, I said we gathered round. You can use the simple past. There are two other ways we can express the past if we're talking in the past. Can you tell me? Yep, family gathering, have a gathering, yes. Particularly a family gathering. Family gathering. That's very common, actually. Very, very good. Amarilis, nice to see you. Take care. Enjoy your work. Ibrahim, lovely example. Yes. Yes, exactly. Well done, Kuso. We used to gather around the table. We used to. Harry, interesting. We got to. Yes, we got to gather around the table. You can also use got. Yes. I'm going to have to have. I've got to do 4 now. That's right. I hadn't thought about that, but you're right. We got to gather around the table. We used to gather around the table. Would, exactly. Yes, and Daniela as well. We would gather. Okay. So notice, I'll just make this really clear. We used to gather. We got to gather, or we would. No to. We would gather. Okay, just notice the different ways. Help if I could make it clear that you can use this in the past. Okay. Excellent. Good. Okay. Jenna, nice example. I'm just going to help you as well. When you're talking in the past, make sure you keep it in the past. My relatives huddled around each other and enjoyed our tea time. Yes. We gathered in Keith's kitchen virtually. Here we are. It's the Airbnb kitchen. But yeah, good example. Very, very good. Jack, both. Both are okay. Yeah. Just going back. Both are okay. Yeah. Around or round, it's good. Good question. Yep. Good example, Richard. I'm just going to help you as well with the tense. We used to gather, so used to get together in the shore, and used to have barbecue. So just be careful with the tenses, right, when you're expressing the past. But good. Vera, nice to see you. Used to get together, guess. The good old days, hey? The good old days, yes. I know what you mean. Very nice. Let me move on to the last one, which is to raise someone. To raise someone, raise as in a, again, watch the mouth. A, raise. Our mouths move a lot in English. There's a lot of, the sound is not from here. The sound is normally from the front of your mouth. That's where you make a lot of the English sounds with your lips and your teeth. Raise. Raise children. Means to take care of someone or something until they are an adult. I'm just going to turn off. No, I'm not going to turn off the light. I'll do it later. They raised and educated him with love. From the story, right? Lee's parents. My parents raised me to be honest. Okay, raised in the past. Notice that we often use the passive when you're talking about yourself. I was raised in Manchester. I was brought up in Manchester by my grandmother. But grow up is not used in the passive. Right? We say, I grew up in Manchester. Okay. I was raised by my parents. I was brought up by my grandmother. I was raised in Manchester. But I grew up in Manchester. Can you tell me about your IELTS band score? I'm a band 9, my friend. Good. I was raised and born. It's good. Normally, we'd say the other way around. I was born and raised, because that's the order. But yes, you're correct. Yes. Good point, Eva. Used to means we don't do it anymore. Exactly. Richard, you're getting better and better. Nice. My parents passed away when I was little. I was raised by... Great. Very good example. Just be careful here. I was raised. So you need the passive. I was raised by my uncle. If it's French, yes, but otherwise, uncle. I was raised by my uncle. Oh, you want to raise something. You can raise animals, right? You can raise pigs. You can raise cows. We can use it for animals as well as people. Normally people, and I'll explain why in a moment, but we can use both. Because there's nobody makes you grow up. You can't say I was grown up by my parents. Your parents don't make you grow up. You grow up. But your parents raise you. So raise is with the passive, but grow up cannot be passive because it's you, right? It's like eat, I eat. You can't say I was eaten. Well, unless you go to the zoo and the lion eats you. But you don't say I was eaten. You say I eat vegetables. I grew up in Manchester. Lovely question. Thank you so much. I was raised in London. Yes. Now, if you raise an animal, then it's not passive. It's just normal. It's active. I raised my cat. I raised my cat when I was in my country, right? Exactly. Okay. Collocations, I'll explain. We can raise children. You can raise a family. You can raise chickens, right? Raise chickens. Normally, this is used with farm animals, normally. It's normally like raising cows, chickens, sheep. It's normally in the farm context. Normally. Doesn't have to be, but often is. Similar words: to bring up, to educate, to rear. Interesting. To rear animals, to rear children. You can use both of those. There's a common saying: if your family didn't raise you up, the street will. If the family didn't raise you, the street will. Yes. With raise, you don't need up. If the family didn't raise you, the street will. Probably true, yes. I was raised in Bangladesh is good. MG, let me just help you a little bit. I was raised always by. I was raised by my grandmother. I was raised by. I was raised in a place. I was raised by my grandmother. I was raised by my parents. Yeah, nice. Okay. I was reared. Normally, not the passive. Normally active. I reared sheep. I reared cows. I reared my children. You can also say it's normally animals, but you can use it with people as well. Yeah. Julia says, I raised a flock of rabbits. A flock of rabbits? Is it a flock of rabbits? It's a flock of sheep. Is it a flock of rabbits? That's an interesting question. What do we say? A flock of rabbits? You might be right. I think isn't there a colony of rabbits? A warren of rabbits. A warren of rabbits or a colony. I've heard of warren definitely before. This is high-level vocabulary, Julia. I raised a warren of rabbits in my flat and they are roaming around there. Yes. I'm living in a suburban area. It means an area in the middle of the city. No. So urban is in the middle of the city. Suburban is outside the city. Okay. Urban is city. Suburban is around the city. Okay. Great. Let's move on.